Hey, welcome back to YT Finance. Today we are talking about the most pressing stock news and the hottest stories that you need to be aware of as a stock investor. So let's get right into it. The Nasdaq and the S&P 500 both took a dip in their prices recently, but this is expected because they have been having a strong rally, so a cool-off was bound to happen. Despite this recent cool-off in the indexes, JPMorgan assures us that the US economy remains strong and resilient. According to JPMorgan, consumer balance sheets are healthy and spending is still happening, albeit at a slightly lower pace, but overall it seems that the economy is bouncing back quite healthily. On the other hand, the labor markets have softened a bit, but our job growth remains strong, which is good for the overall economy. Therefore, investors should have renewed confidence that the economy is building back its former strength, which is great news for stock investors. In other stock news, the Biden administration just dropped a bombshell. They recently announced an automatic forgiveness plan for a whopping $39 billion worth of student loan debt for around 804,000 student loan borrowers. This news is a game changer for those student loan borrowers, but not so great news for investors who have put their money into financial institutions like SOFI Technologies, which offer student loan refinancing. This move by the Biden administration will shrink SOFI Technologies' overall addressable market, causing their share price to decrease. However, the ever-bold Cathie of ARK Invest has not been fazed by this. In fact, she's actually buying more shares and doubling down on her investments by buying more shares of SOFI Technologies, Coinbase, and Meta platforms during this time. In other macroeconomic stock market news, you should be aware that this year is shaping up to be one of the hottest years ever recorded. In the United States, extreme temperatures are becoming the new normal, with a whopping 73 million people living in the areas that will likely see dangerous heat this week. However, these rising temperatures are actually great for stock market investors, because with the rising demand of air conditioners, companies like Carrier, ticker symbol CARR, Lennox, ticker symbol LII, and Trane, ticker symbol TT, are capitalizing on this opportunity. So it may be wise to look further into those companies as a potential investment opportunity, considering that the amount of AC units in the world are about to double, giving fantastic demand for the units that these companies produce. Now let's switch gears to the world of artificial sweeteners and how companies who use aspartame, like Coca-Cola, will see their stocks drop because of this negative news. Recently, the World Health Organization just labeled aspartame as an ingredient which possibly leads to cancer. This news has negatively impacted the stock prices of companies who use aspartame in their products, such as in Diet Coke or other drinks and snacks. However, interestingly enough, the FDA, also known as the Food and Drug Administration, has ridden in to save the day, proclaiming that it disagrees with the findings of the WHO or World Health Organization. According to the FDA, the aspartame studies by the World Health Organization had significant shortcomings. So, in the meantime, consumers can feel free to drink their ice-cold Diet Cokes until more conclusive studies come out about aspartame, but I personally will be staying away. I want to now jump over and talk about technology stock news. Amazon is soaring high, reaching a 10-month peak after smashing Prime Day records. And Amazon is not alone in this good news. For instance, artificial intelligence-associated companies like NVDA and Alphabet are also experiencing a rise in their overall share prices. On the same note, we also saw UBS analysts upgrading Microsoft to a buy rating and raising their overall price target for the stock from $345 to a staggering $400 price prediction. Likewise, a Truist analyst increased his price target for NVIDIA to $545 while maintaining their buy rating. But wait, there's more tech news, because Apple is reportedly teaming up with the NBA to bring live sports to its upcoming virtual reality and augmented reality Vision Pro headset, so that's a slam dunk for us as technology enthusiasts. We also saw AT&T hit its lowest point in 29 years in its share price, which could make it a great buying opportunity because an analyst has flagged this as a potential growth slowdown for this telecom giant. Therefore, dividend stock investors are buying up this opportunity because they love this company at an even cheaper share price and a greater dividend yield. Unsurprisingly, we have Elon Musk in the news spotlight once again. His company named SpaceX just hit a valuation of $150 billion, surpassing the market caps of companies like Boeing, Caterpillar, Raytheon, and Verizon, which are all fantastic companies to hold. But they are all missing something, and that something would be Elon Musk himself. Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company xAI is also making waves by using public tweets from Twitter to train its artificial intelligence models. But let's not forget about Elon Musk's other companies like Tesla. Tesla has officially started to produce their first Cybertrucks out of their Texas Gigafactory, which is great news for Tesla stockholders. Meanwhile, Meta's Twitter clone Threads is losing steam. Daily active users are down about 20% from its peak, and users are spending 50% less time on the app. So overall, I would say Elon Musk's Twitter app is beating Mark Zuckerberg's Threads app, but only time will tell. Over in the entertainment industry, Disney's CEO Bob Iger has recently dropped a bombshell. He's considering selling some of the company's traditional TV assets, including ABC and FX, because he believes traditional TV is on its way out, and I completely agree. So if you hold Disney's DIS stock, then you need to pay attention to the future of these developments. Now let's dive into some earnings reports. United Health, ticker symbol UNH, has beaten expectations regarding their earnings per share of $6.14, and they also had phenomenal revenue come in at $92.9 billion. So I'm excited to see United Health do well because I am a personal shareholder in that company. Speaking about other stocks I own, let's talk about BlackRock, ticker symbol BLK, which is surpassing investors' expectations. They had a phenomenal earnings report, bringing in earnings per share of $9.28, which is great news for investors. On the same note, JPMorgan also had impressive earnings per share, coming in at $4.75, and revenue coming in at $41.3 billion. We also got earnings news from both Wells Fargo and Citigroup, which delivered stronger than anticipated earnings, beating expectations and leaving a huge smile on investors' faces. Lastly, let's talk about cryptocurrency news because Ripple versus the SEC battle has taken an unexpected turn. A judge ruled that Ripple's XRP crypto was not a security when sold to the public. This ruling challenges the SEC's stance on cryptocurrencies as securities, causing prices of various cryptocurrencies to increase across the board after this development. But that's not all. Binance, which is one of the major cryptocurrency exchanges, fired over 1,000 employees, and the former Celsius CEO, which is a major crypto exchange, is also facing legal trouble for allegedly misleading consumers and manipulating crypto prices. So if you are a cryptocurrency investor, then you need to be aware of these cryptocurrency developments in the digital assets market. But overall, I like cryptocurrencies, and I think it's going to be a long-term holding opportunity for now. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and press that like button right now and subscribe for more stock market news updates just like this one. Until next time, keep your portfolios diverse, practice proper risk management, and keep your investing spirits high. With that being said, as always, happy investing.